I suggest you study this.
The views and opinions expressed on the Faygoluvers Podcast do not necessarily reflect those of us here at Faygoluvers.net. Some episodes may contain disturbing content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Two apartment complexes, both on Whitehorse Road, but miles apart. The thing they have in common? 911 calls about clown sightings. Those reports coming from juveniles.
Ever since then, we've increased our patrols in the area just to make sure that if there are any clowns, that, we'll address it and handle it accordingly. But to this day, nothing has been substantiated with any kind of evidence or video surveillance.
No photos, no video, no proof. But that hasn't stopped coverage from around the world. BuzzFeed, Huffington Post, even the UK's Daily Telegraph.
If someone does see anything suspicious, don't hesitate to call us, but we want to make sure people aren't calling any kind of phony allegations or false claims, just for media attention.
But there are more red flags. Film companies have pulled stunts in the past like the Blair Witch Project to stir up publicity. And with Rob Zombie's 31 coming out tomorrow night, the new question, could those be connected? Because while it may be illegal to make a fake 911 call,
there's nothing against the law with dressing up as a clown.
Lovers. Showers. Lovers. Showers. Lovers. Showers.
What's up, Juggalos? This is Rosco here with episode number 2 of the Faygoluvers Podcast. Today is September 17th, and man, I just want to let you ninjas know that the first episode that aired, I received nothing but positive reviews. I did not see one single negative review of the first episode. And trust me, I was fucking looking for them, homie. I was looking for some bad shit that people could say, because it could be taken as constructive criticism, and maybe that's what I need for the show, but nobody had any constructive criticism. Everybody just said it was dope, man. So I want to thank you ninjas so much for supporting the show and listening to the show and getting your voice out there and letting us know that you enjoyed that shit, because, man, that fucking made my day. Fuck, that made my week. So, thank you so much, ninjas, for that. That was so awesome. We really appreciate that. Today on the show, we have a new segment from our homie, Polmar, Around the Underground with Polmar. And I just want to let you know that when he sent this to me and I listened to it, it came off to me as like some BBC style shit. It was dope. Like, I was like, is this like a fucking professional like news radio documentary or some shit? Like, oh my god, it was so dope. So I'm really looking forward to you guys hearing that. There's some Juggalo ritual BS, and I just want to say this right off the bat. We do report on this later on in the show, but Juggalos don't cut people's fingers off. Juggalos don't drink blood. There, I said it. Do I have to say it? Shit. We don't do that shit. If you're calling yourself a Juggalo and you're doing that shit, stop, okay? I do mention that later on in the episode to just stop that shit, but we don't do that shit. Got Zug Izland on the show today, so for you ninjas who have already listened to the exclusive interview on Faygoluvers, I just want to let you know that this is some of the shit that was actually left over from those interviews that didn't make the exclusive, the Faygoluvers exclusive. So while you're listening to it, you might actually hear some parts that you did hear in the exclusive, and you might think, fuck, I already heard this. But just keep listening, homie, because there's shit in the interview they didn't say. There's questions I asked in this interview that did not appear on the Faygoluvers exclusive. So definitely check that shit out. One thing we did not get to in the news that I just want to bring up right now is that Lex the Hexmaster pre-order for that new shit Contact is now available at twistedshop.com. Whole bunch of different pre-order packages. I'm not going to go through them, but hit up Twisted Shop and check that shit out, because shit's going to be dope. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Shit's going to be fucking dope. Alright, ninjas, before I just keep rambling on about stupid shit, let's just get into the news.
Did I catch you while you're eating?
I'm just, I just found some crackers sitting on the counter, and I'm shoving them in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Yo. Hey, yo, Round. You a monster, B. This shit right here is crazy. Talk about the kid when I'm not around. Come on with it. Scared the face to face, cause I'll beat you down. Come on with it. The girl claiming she new to this. Come on with it. I did. Hey, I did. Hey, come on with it. One take, second verse, man, I does this beat. Why you all up in the DM? She thirsting for me. I don't love these birds, but you feed their greed. She'll get the back of the club, she work them knees. I ain't a player, mommy, T.O.N.E-z the franchise. Check my sales, numbers don't lie, but man lies.
People be saying that I talk to dead bodies. Everybody say that. Are you dead?
So we're going to start out with some Brotha Lynch Hung news. So it is official. Brotha Lynch Hung is no longer on Strange Music. He actually updated it on his Facebook, like his Facebook timeline, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. He said that he started working at Strange Music Inc. August 12th, 2010, and that he left his job at Strange Music April 10th, 2015. And that he started working at Made Sick Music, which we know is his own record label. So I guess that's kind of dope. After we made the announcement here on Faygoluvers, Tech9 also took to social media. And here, let me just read the message that he left in regards to Brotha Lynch Hung. It says, I have no idea on the status of Lynch on the label since Strangulation 2 when he could barely say his verses due to a stroke of some sort. I figured it was over back then, but my colleagues tell me from time to time that he wants to do another album with us now that his 3-album deal is fulfilled since his last LP. I'm just afraid he's not able, but always rooting for his recovery. So that sounds pretty dope, so it doesn't sound like there's any beef or anything. It sounds like everything was ended on good terms. So we just want to wish Brotha Lynch Hung well in the future, and good luck on your own label, homie. Whoop! Alright, ninjas, here is a story that every Juggalo would love to report on. Here we go. Okay. A Green Bay Juggalo has been charged after drinking blood and cutting off a woman's pinky. Yeah. So, this dude, he identifies himself as a Juggalo, and they called this ritual, you can't see it right now, but I'm doing air quotes, ritual, a Juggalo ritual, or a ritualistic memorial for a fallen Juggalo, which, you know, kind of fucks our name up. I mean, I guess first they slashed her arm, and then they drank her blood, and then they cut her pinky off, and then they tried to cauterize the wounds with a blowtorch, which of course just fucked things up even more. And I just want to say that if you are doing this shit and you're calling yourself a Juggalo, please just stop. I have no fucking desire to cut off people's body parts or drink their blood or anything even remotely close to that. It's not Juggalo value, so just fucking stop. Stop calling yourself that. You know what you should be calling yourself is a sick fuck, not a Juggalo. Cut that shit out. Alright, check out this sound clip.
Brown County man is behind bars for amputating a woman's finger with a machete last month. A warning to viewers, some of the details in this story are disturbing. 24-year-old Jonathan Schrapp of Swamico is charged with mayhem and reckless injury for the incident that happened at his house. Schrapp is a member of the Juggalo, the name of the band Insane Clown Posse gives to its followers. Prosecutors say he and his friends were staging a ritualistic memorial for a fellow Juggalo who died last year. In tonight's top story, Andrea Hay explains the ritual outlined in new court documents that got him arrested.
Police say that Schrapp, his friend Nick Labs, a local rapper who goes by the name Bloody Ruckus,
turning suckers into cheese from a every step and sicker than a game,
and 27-year-old Shelby Newens were talking about blood-drinking cult rituals on the morning of Saturday, August 27th. Newens told police she offered to let someone cut her arm and drink her blood. She tells police Schrapp used a machete to make a deep cut in her arm. Then he filled a shot glass with her blood and drank it. Later, someone brought up the idea to cut off someone's finger. Newens, who says she was not using drugs or alcohol when this happened, told them to chop off her pinky. She tells investigators Schrapp took a machete and chopped off her pinky clean, all the way up to her palm. She was bleeding profusely. Newens says Schrapp put the finger in the freezer and said he would cook and eat it later. The group attempted to cauterize the wound with a blowtorch, but it only caused more pain. Later that night, Newens went to her boyfriend's house and showed him the injuries. His mom heard the story and made Newens go to the emergency room. Staff at St. Mary's Hospital called police, believing she'd taken part in a cult initiation. Police say that Newens was agitated. She said she didn't want anyone to be charged because this ritual was voluntary. Police arrested Schrapp and Labs and tried unsuccessfully to track down Bloody Ruckus, whose real name is Preston Hyde. Newens told police Hyde had taken a video of the whole thing. Labs was released after questioning and not charged. As for Schrapp, we'll see him back in court September 21st for a preliminary hearing. Reporting in Brown County, Andrea Hay, Action 2 News.
I do have to give props, however, to WBay.com. They're the ones who initially reported on this, actually, and then other publications, like high-up publications, such as the Rolling Stone, actually picked this shit up and, kind of dragged the Juggalo name through the mud as well. But WBay.com has actually acknowledged that Juggalos do in fact condemn cutting off people's body parts for ritualistic needs. The fallen Juggalo that they did this for, other Juggalos that knew him are saying that he would definitely not have been down for this blood drinking ritual. So take that as it is. And let's just listen to this sound clip from WBay.com and props WBay.com.
There's now an update to a story Action 2 News first brought to you last week. 2 Brown County men are behind bars after a woman voluntarily let one of the men cut off her finger while the other man recorded it. As we reported, police say Anthony Scrapp cut off a woman's finger at her request while Preston Hyde recorded it. The 2 men call themselves Juggalos, which is the name the band Insane Clown Posse gives to its followers. Police interviews in a criminal complaint link the act of violence to the Juggalo name, believing the dismembering was done as a ritual to commemorate the anniversary of the death of a fellow Juggalo. Nationally, the FBI classifies 1 million Americans as Juggalo gang members. However, in the state of Wisconsin, Juggalos are not classified as a gang. But at last week's Brown County Public Safety Committee meeting, one commissioner questioned whether police should be concerned about Juggalos in our area. 2 founders of the Wisconsin Juggalo group known as Wicked Wisconsin watched the Action 2 News report on the dismembering in the subsequent arrest, and they reached out to us to condemn the violence and distance themselves from a ritual they don't condone. New at 6, Andre Hay explains why they felt compelled to tell their side of the story.
The founders of Wicked Wisconsin are friends of Preston Hyde, who they say has been an active Juggalo rapper in their circle for many years. But they're quick to refute the violence that put him behind bars.
It absolutely misrepresents Juggalos and the subcultures in general. Yes, that's taking things too far. It's blurring the lines between artistic freedoms and reality.
I don't think anybody would really want anybody being maimed in their name. Obviously, ICP is shock value, but that's how they get the record sold. Who could say the worst thing to get someone to go, ooh, no?
We asked if Insane Clown Posse needs to take responsibility for crimes committed in their name due to their violent lyrics and gory demeanor.
No, parents have a responsibility, or your friends, to say you need help. You can't just go around thinking whatever music you listen to, movies you watch, shows you watch. I like Sons of Anarchy. I don't drive a motorcycle and I go selling drugs and gun running.
It's theatrics. We all see violent movies. We all see violent films, music, everything. If you can't recognize that, I believe you weren't raised the right way.
Insane Clown Posse filed a lawsuit against the FBI for classifying their followers, the Juggalos, as a gang. And Wicked Wisconsin plans to take part in the peaceful protest march scheduled in D.C. next year. In Brown County, Andrea Hay, Action 2 News.
So our homie Hopsin is in some Australian hot water. He took to social media to announce that he had been arrested and faced a possible ban. The website Music Feeds verified this and actually gave us a few more details that a 31-year-old unidentified man was arrested in a hotel room at 10:45 p.m. on September 5th in Australia. And they believe that was Hopsin. MusicFeeds.com then put out more information verifying that Hopsin had pled guilty to assault on a woman in Australia. Well, Hopsin then took to his social media again to announce that he didn't have any criminal convictions in Australia and that he was not banned, and he would be putting out a song on the entire situation. A lot of people have a different opinion on this. A lot of people don't like that every time Hopsin gets in some hot water or there's any sort of drama in his life, he has to put it into a song. Why can't you just fucking tell us what happened, Hopsin? But you know, you want to make a song, I'll listen to that shit and we'll see what's up. And we might even have it up on the podcast on the next episode. We'll see what's up, if it's up by then. Yeah, good luck with that shit, Hopsin. Those Zug thugs in Zug Island have finally, after 12 years, released a new album, The Promised Land / Nebula. They've announced that there's actually going to be maybe 3 or 4 albums under the Promised Land moniker, and this is just the first of many to come. It includes classic tracks that we already know. We have like the Cry acoustic, on there. Licks of Flames is on there. There's a remix of Sunny Day on there. There's a remaster of the song Everything from 333. It also has features with Anybody Killa and Fisticuffs. And there's a song called So Perfect. That's the one that features ABK and Fisticuffs that Mike P raps on. And I know this isn't like major news or anything, but when I heard that shit, I was like, holy shit, Mike P's rapping on this shit. And the album is extremely, extremely dope. And as mentioned earlier, we have Zug Izland on the show. So stick around to hear more on that album. And just a reminder, the interview that we did with Zug Izland that's coming up was done before the release of Promised Land. So if it sounds like they're talking about it like it's about to be released, well, it already is released, ninjas. So hit up iTunes and get that shit.
Licks of flames, everybody collide.
What is a juggalo? Let me think for a second. Well, oh, he gets butt naked, and then he walks through the streets winking at freaks with a 2-liter stuck in his butt cheek.
Now, I'm not even fucking with you. This next news story, I just want to let you know, is by far the most popular Juggalo-related news story that I have ever posted on Faygoluvers. This shit blew the fuck up, and I did not expect it to at all. But, the ninjas at Sea and Reef Aquatic have revealed a new strain, and yes, it is a strain, it's not a species. The clownfish itself is its own species, okay? Just for you ninjas commenting and shit. It's a new strain of clownfish called Juggalo clownfish. And I'm not even fucking with you, this is real, alright? They're not available for purchase as of yet, but if you hit up the website, take a look at this fish. It actually does look like what a Juggalo would look like if a Juggalo was in fact a fish. Shit is dope. Hit up Faygoluvers.net and check out the article because, as I mentioned in the article, I don't know shit about marine biology. So if you do, maybe you can have a better idea of what's going on with this fish. But, man, shit is dope, man. Juggalo clownfish. Hells yeah, ninjas. Bloop, bloop. Our homie T.O.N.E-z has announced that he will no longer be sporting the face paint, and from this point forward, you will only be seeing him in a mask. That's right. You want to go see a T.O.N.E-z show, you want to watch a T.O.N.E.z music video, from this point forward, you're only going to see him sporting the mask. The same ninjas that designed Slipknot's masks are the same ninjas who designed this mask, and in my opinion, the shit is dope. Most Juggalos are liking it. There's a few who don't like it, and they think it looks silly, that he kind of looks like a lucha wrestler or some shit. I don't even know, but I think the shit looks dope, and I can't wait to see him perform in it. Props, T.O.N.E.z, props.
All my life I loved with people. So passive back then, I thought I'd be above this evil.
Well, we did it because we can. We interviewed the Joker. That's right. He spoke to us about ICP, Juggalos, strange music, funk volume, and a plethora of other subjects, but to be fair, it was mostly just Juggalos that he talked about, and that's because when I interviewed him, I kind of just kept probing. I wanted a lot of the interview. I wanted him to speak on Juggalos and ICP, and, you know, he's been throwing disses at Juggalo rappers, he's been throwing disses at ICP in a few of his songs, and basically, I guess he just hit us up because he wanted to clear the air. He wanted to let the Juggalos know that he is fam, and he just tried to explain himself a little bit. And tell you what, instead of me explaining it to you, why don't we have the Joker explain it himself?
I have an inescapable stigma about me as hating Juggalos, and I think it stems from my 2012 release of the video I Gave It All, which was originally for one of the Funk Volume contests. And it was undoubtedly like the most popular video of that entire contest, and now it's well over 1 million views. And in that video, I actually painted my face like a Juggalo, and then one of my multiple Joker characters hopped in and started acting like a Juggalo rapper and making fun of him, and thus was born the legacy of the lower left auxiliary Joker, who just slams on Juggalos all the time. So I think this is just a good opportunity to get on and actually talk to the Juggalo community and talk to this whole world and just kind of just have a one-on-one about what my true feelings about the Juggalo culture is and all that kind of stuff. Because there's a lot of a stigma floating around about me, and I just felt like it was time to kind of just be real with you guys. You know what I mean?
So this is a weird news story, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with Juggalos, but I'm going to report on it anyways. I find it's actually kind of funny. The news clip at the very beginning of this podcast is actually what this is all about. The police chief in South Carolina has now announced that clowns are illegal. I don't know how that's going to work for ICP shows in South Carolina, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But I guess in the past few weeks, there's been random clowns popping up in various places around South Carolina. Most of them mean no harm, but there has been some reports that some of these clowns are actually trying to lure kids into the woods, which is fucking creepy, if you ask me. One of the stories I read, actually, I don't think we cover it on Faygoluvers, but one of the stories I read was that a woman was walking home at like 2 in the morning, and there was a clown standing under a streetlight, like a full-fledged clown, like he's wearing, you know, like the big shoes and the outfit and had the clown paint and the clown nose and all that good stuff. And he was standing under a streetlight, a lone streetlight, and as the woman walked by on the opposite side of the road, the clown just waved at her. Ugh, I don't know why, homies, but that shit gives me the chills, man. This is coming from a Juggalo who's been listening to ICP for the past 20 years. That shit just gives me the chills. So either way, they really want that shit to stop in South Carolina. They want clowns to quit walking around. As far as I know, that's kind of, you know, taking away people's rights. You're allowed to dress up however the fuck you want to dress up. But either way, let's listen to a news clip of that shit, of that ridiculous shit. Here we go.
The clown saga of summer 2016 continues as more costumed characters have been spotted in wooded areas, this time in Greensboro, North Carolina. A witness told police that a person wearing a scary clown mask, red curly wig, yellow dotted shirt, blue clown pants, and clown shoes exited the woods by an apartment complex around 10 a.m. Tuesday. Another witness chased down the clown with a machete, but was unable to catch up to it before it disappeared into the woods. Officers searched the area, but could not find anyone matching the clown's description. Greensboro police told the Daily News that this suspect might be a copycat. A clown was seen in the Winston-Salem, North Carolina area on Monday, trying to lure children into the forest with treats. Last week, a 14-year-old Columbus, Ohio boy was attacked by a man in a clown mask with a knife. A wooded area behind a Greenville, South Carolina apartment complex has also reportedly been overrun by clowns, and the Fleetwood Manor Apartments property manager sent a letter to residents warning them to keep their children at home after curfew.
So we're going to get into Polmar's segment right now, Around the Underground with Polmar. You're going to hear a quick commercial break, and then we're going to be right back with our homies Syn and Mike P of the band Zug Izland. Stick around.
It's a warm Saturday night as the sun begins to make its descent, beaming its final rays of light down across the asphalt track. The smell of exhaust fills the air, and the half-empty seats make as much noise as a full house does as engines roar to life. It's a typical weekend here at the Holland International Speedway, located in a quiet rural town in western New York State's southern Erie County. Classified as a short track, at 3/8 of a mile long, Holland Speedway has been in operation for over 30 years and has been a staple of local entertainment for racing fans alike. Today is the final race of the season, the championship race, and NASCAR driver Adam Killingbeck is preparing for his final night of the regular season.
It's been a rough season. Car's been hurt, doing what we can to get her fixed up. It's just a matter of pointing our way in now. That's about it.
Adam races under the banner of his sponsors Lair's Auto, Blakestone Stables, and Flophouse Records. He's also known by his nickname, Reverend, which was given to him by Mike Scarecrow Malicote, one of the co-founders of Buffalo Juggalos. Rev, as he's called in short, is also fitting in comparison to the sound his car makes when he prepares to approach the lineup chute.
We suffered a pretty nasty wreck. We brought her back the next week. Everybody's impressed. I just love to go park it in Victory Lane now and just really, stick it to everybody who didn't believe in me.
Reverend races in the Wayland Series, a division of NASCAR short track racing. He proudly shows me his official NASCAR license as he explains.
The Whelen All-American Series is pretty much the local racing of NASCAR. Some states don't have a NASCAR track, but like New York that has 3, 4. Like most states, there's people that are backyard people like us who have a shot at a NASCAR title. And we all race for points, and at the end of the year, it's determined. I've seen guys that I've been in the pits with, talked to, they've taken 4th in the United States. That's a pretty cool feat right there. The research I've done, the track I race, Holland Speedway in Western New York, it's actually one of the hardest tracks in the entire Northeast to win at. And the statistics I've seen, it really does show it. You could have a guy dominate 11 wins in a season at one track, come to Holland and get 2. It's a really fun experience. You can win the races at Holland, you're no doubt going to get the points, and then you can move up.
Racing has been a lifelong goal for Adam, a passion he acquired from his father at an early age, and is already passing along to his son and nephew.
I wish to race one day too. I'm proud of him.
Rev's first foray into the world of auto racing occurred when he was 8 years old. He began racing a barbarian-style go-kart at Bliss International. During that time, and for throughout much of that year, Adam battled an aggressive form of mononucleosis, which rendered him bedridden for more than half the time. He only attended class for half a day, a special arrangement which had been made with the school. The only thing that truly kept him happy and motivated was the thought of being back on the track each weekend.
It's been a lifelong dream. I started racing go-karts when I was 8. Financial issues caused me to postpone for a little bit, but it's always been my dream and I've always pursued it. Even just street racing for the fun of it. As long as I'm going fast, I'm happy.
Despite his illness, even sometimes getting sick at the track between races, the 8-year-old Adam Killingbeck completed his rookie go-kart season with 1 first place and several other top finishes recorded. Now, nearly 2 decades later, Reverend's Black Hat Racing team prepares for their final race of their 2nd consecutive season at Holland. Just like the go-kart days when he was younger, Rev relies on his father to be his head mechanic and crew chief. Steve Killingbeck, an ASE-certified master mechanic with an impressive resume of training and credentials, has taken a break from welding and is pounding a bent fender into place.
Just reinforcing everything here again, getting it all back together. It was all bent before, just keeping it together.
Besides racing, Reverend has been an active member of the Juggalo community for nearly 15 years, as well as a co-host on Hatchet Radio's Buffalo Juggalo radio show. Adam was first introduced to Insane Clown Posse in middle school and has been a fan since. Besides the Buffalo Juggalos organization, Rev is one of the original founders of Flophouse Records and even writes some in his free time. A recorded album, however, is not something he's striving for at the moment. His hopes are to shed good light on Juggalos through the success of his racing.
I've always been a Juggalo my entire life. Just like for the rest of my life, I want to be a racer. I'm going to be both things, and if I can implement both things together, if I start making it big in racing and start making money, what better way to use that money and to donate in a Juggalo way to the community, to help out and to let everybody know we're not all bad people. We're just people doing our own thing, but we all happen to like the same thing, which makes us a Juggalo.
The evening begins to wane as the sun makes a final twilight wink over the tree-lined horizon. As the orange number 73 car receives its final touches before taking the track, Adam shares with us his message to those who also have a dream.
Don't matter who you are. If you got a dream and you think you got a grasp at it, go for it. If your dream's to become an astronaut or visit Uranus or something, you might need to think, inside the box a little bit and do what makes you happy. The inspiration comes from everybody who's willing to help you. The moment I don't have anybody willing to help me, I might have to stop and rethink, what did I do wrong, and then try to fix it.
And with that, Rev places his helmet on his head, attaches his neck brace, and climbs into his mechanical steed. He gives a final wave with his gloved hand, then rolls away, joining the lineup with his fellow drivers. The 2016 season may be drawing to a close, but for those with a dream like Adam's, there is no end to the track, or to the memories created along the way. I'm Polmar, and this is the Faygoluvers Podcast.
Are you from here or outer space? Hey, hey, get on my face.
HatchetGear.com, the place to find all the latest psychopathic gear. We carry the freshest threads and the fattest merch for every juggalo and juggalette. And our Hatchet is always chopping prices. Sit your ass down, get online, and peep out HatchetGear.com. Yo, Carlito, drop the beat.
You wanna talk, running your lip, you put your hands on me, I'll murk your bitch, don't make me hurt you, bitch, I beat you till you pass out, I do it for the world to see, cause bitch, I'm masked out, see now you gonna did it, you push me to the limit, so I'm cutting up this pop box, put your ass in it, check it, I throw him in the whip and then wreck it, burn this bitch down, see inside, can't expect it, take a shot at me, let my swag, reject it, got 10 in these boxes, so my eyes protected, trying to stack up, I watch these bills rack up, fuck with that money for you get snatched up. End up in the truck with your hands and face wrapped up. Sinking in the water with two of these bricks stacked up. Back to the cut with the money racked up. Taking over the game, be made. Back the fuck up, bitch. Woo woo, woo woo, woo woo. KC-Mo. We murdering the season, bitches screaming. We see ya. You think you leaving when you breathing, what you thinking? Never took a loss, paid the goss, be a boss. If a hater talking shit, I feed that ass to the dogs. Cook is hella raw, causing chaos and havoc. Could even be tragic, snatch your head off and stab it. If you saw the madness, so you know I got to have it. Your boy's a fucking savage, all about that fucking cabbage. No salad, we doctors out here about to make a decision. You tripping if you think you can't envision this pivot. My team's on a mission, so no room for me slipping. We winning, if you come between it, it's your life that we in. Inside my pants when I Hulk smash right across the lead, your jaw broken like a shattered glass. And it'll laughing fast when I run up in that door. Straight this roll the window down, pull the strap and start to blast. Just a little demonic, I guess. Yes. Will I grab you by your neck and squeeze you till there's no more breath? Yes. Will I rip the lungs right from your fucking chest? You come around trying to get loud, bitch, I'ma handle that. I got a baseball bat with metal spikes, butcher cleavers, hooks and needles, lead pipes and steak knives. I'm just trying to make the world catch the one in my mind. Everybody just another bloody victim of mine, cause I'm a diabolic tyrant. Needles through your eyelids, buried underground, tangled in the roots of violence. I ride for my killer soup and that's since day one. TZK might take your fucking head when I take you.
Lyrical civil war, my mechanics Ant-Man the wires. When the judges told me give them all, my stance handed fire. Aura fucked around and lit a plant, so we higher than the entire empire. State tickets higher with the Punisher retire. Ain't no blocking on my golden art. That's like people minding Nemo trying to hold a shark. I met a couple juggalos up at this gathering who take up till they get lick on they lotus cause my pole is dark. Got a wire around my neck, I'm 6'9", brother. Like pretty feet and thick thigh mothers. 25 with no kids, I stick by rubbers. More than good guy doctors who be touching drive leather. Half noble, half savage, half Batman and Doga Dog. I'm doper than the crack addict. Mine is a cheetah sipping on some spasmodic. Skill and power's all right here, come throw a task at it.
Yo, it's suicide. The 1980s, I was born in them. Came out the womb, coked up in a DeLorean. No historian, my memory escapes me, and I ain't thinking about the past or the future lately. I'm in the present, it seems like a present, like a gift. Just a simple fact that I exist, so I'm forever thankful for my mom and dad for having sex lyrics, making the best rapper this world's ever had. I'm arrogant, apparently, kinda egotistical, sick individual. Fuck me, I'll leave you in the hospital. Stop you like a bull, seeing red, won't stop till the matadors is bled dead. My fist fucked up from punching shit. My tongue's all numb from munching clip. So don't think that I wanna talk a bit. I'ma take the beat and run, you just walk with it. Juggalo cipher, yeah, suicide. Fuck the FBI. We ain't a gang, we a family. I want all y'all to hang with me.
Yeah. Yo. Whoa. Yo, I died with a mic, but I rose with a hatchet. Lyrics resurrect the bodies out they fucking casket. I hear all the hate shit and chatter from you bastards. I got a magazine that's known for shooting actors. You probably think I'm crazy from my hooting and my laughter. I broke out the style and burn it down and blow the ashes. I put some holes up in your chest, you gon' need some patches. Challenging my aim game, you gon' need some practice. Let me break it down, son, in simple mathematics. You plus me is a motherfucking hazard. I love the static, clap that automatic. And you and your mate get blasted. Blasted, skull phone cracker, neck bone scratcher. The sound that it makes when your jawbone shatter. I kill people like it don't even matter. Send dead bodies back to the church like the pastor. Woo woo! Woo woo! Woo woo!
Why is my life so confusing, unrenewing, people booing, always losing?
Welcome back to the Faygoluvers Podcast. This is Rosco of Faygoluvers.net, and I am here with the one and only Syn of the band Zug Izland. Syn, how the hell are you, man?
Rosco? Is it you, Rosco?
It is me, the one and only
Rosco P. Coltrane?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
What's going on,
What's
brother?
up, nigga? Well, you're a cracker-ass cracker, aren't you?
Sometimes.
Me too. I'm a white man trapped in a black man's body.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's cool. It's a good thing, man. My penis is huge.
Oh. Good, man.
No, it's good. It's a good thing.
I can imagine.
Where you at? Where do you live?
I'm in Chatham, Ontario. I'm like
Ontario?
Yeah, I'm like a stone throw away from Detroit. I'm like a half-hour drive.
That's so fresh. My dad, I grew up and I was eating chow chow tonight. So I had chow chow, but it was southern chow chow. But my dad would always order chow chow from Windsor. Are you familiar with chow chow, bro? It's like a relish.
I've never even heard of it, no.
Get some.
Yeah, I'll have to try that out for sure.
Try that out, about. Get that. My parents are from Prince Edward Island. You know where that is?
I do, yeah.
That's where I was, like...
That's where you were raised?
I was, nope. I was born in the States. Me and my brother Alan, my mom and dad are from PEI. So the rest of my family's Canadian, but I'm American.
So they have the out and about accent.
Of course, out and about, eh?
Yeah, okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, we'll be in Canada on tour after this record release, then the second record, and then we're going to release a bunch of records. So we're going to be record whores.
Dope, man. Well, I'll definitely be hitting up one of those shows. You guys doing shows in Ontario, obviously, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if we go to Canada, of course.
So we're going to make this an exclusive on the website, but if I could put this on the podcast that comes out in a week and a half, too, so you guys will get like double the coverage, basically, for the same interview.
Hey, double the coverage, same interview, same price.
Exactly.
I like it.
Exactly.
Sounds like Walmart. Sounds like fucking Walmart.
We're a nothing like Walmart, trust me.
Kick ass. I fucking hate Walmart.
I like their low
They
prices,
bury companies, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they low prices, but they bury companies, man.
Exactly. And your mom and pop
Get into the business aspect. That's like record labels, you know? They bury fucking artists.
Yeah, you know, I can't pick up any of your shit in Walmart right now, that's for sure, so.
You can't, but you used to be able to get it at Best Buy, Walmart, Myers. You used to be able to get it everywhere. We used to be really cool.
Is that toxicology still in print? Like, can you still get that in Walmart?
You can. I think toxicology is still in print, and I think you probably can still get that at Walmart.
Oh, dope.
I'm actually out of my golf cart taking the family for a ride.
Oh, nice.
That's what I'm doing. Actually, I stopped.
Stopped to do a media interview.
Yeah, in Florida, we're just cruising around the center of the golf cart now, actually, and just chilling.
Man, that's the life of a rock star right there, brother.
Yeah, it's the life of a rock star and a wannabe fun guy. Anything with a motor is fun for me, you know. That's it. It's a reset, you know.
Hells yeah, man, I hear ya.
Then some hurricanes came through, but I weeded that shit off with my dick. It's like a whole thing. I put the dick out, boom, hurricane goes the other way.
Oh, I didn't even know that worked. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's a penis missile. You can shoot it towards the stars, and then make sure that the hurricane goes away.
Oh, okay.
It works. You got to try it. It does. It works.
If we ever get any hurricanes up here, I'll definitely try that shit for sure.
Hurricanes in Canada. Nice.
If it ever happens, yeah.
Yeah, no chance. Well, we just had a hurricane that just passed through, and the dick piece worked. It missed me. It missed me here in Orlando, hence Haines City.
Oh, well, good.
I live in Haines City. Yeah, Haines. It's a heinous city.
Is that legit the name, or is it just a heinous city?
It's a heinous city, and it's the name, too.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, Florida's cool, man. I had to get out of Detroit. Too much Detroit, man. Too much the same friends doing so much same stuff. Too many friends doing the same things and not nothing changing, you know. And for me personally, I just had to get out, you know.
Right, I hear you, man. We get the Detroit news where I am, so I can see all the negative shit happening over there all the time. So yeah, I hear you on that.
It just sucks, yeah. And it's not even like that. It's not like I'm giving up on the D, but it's like, you know, for me as a person, it's like, man, I just want to change up. I've lived in Detroit my whole life, you know. My parents from Canada, the rest of my family from Canada, and then for me and my brother Alan, who was front of house for Tech-9 for 11 years. We're Americans, bro. That's what's up. We're
Americans all the way. Hells yeah.
America.
Fuck yeah.
America. That's what's up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
That's cool. We're riding on the golf cart, bro. We got to keep riding because the mosquitoes are fucking crazy out here, man.
All good, brother, all good.
I'm not even playing. It's for real, man. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. And goddamn Cyrus. It's Cyrus. Oh, Zika. No, I call it Cyrus. It's Cyrus. You gotta get the Warriors. Cyrus.
Oh, fuck. Watch out for that Cyrus. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Cyrus is out here too, bro. It's the fucking Warriors, man.
Cyrus, Zico, try to avoid all them shit.
I'm saying, I'm a professional. I had to go over a big curve. I'm sorry. I had to go over a big curve. Everybody's safe. We're all safe. Now I'm in mosquito-less heaven. I'm in the parking lot of the place where I'm living. And I'll give you my address. But I'm scared people will show up.
Probably not the best idea.
It's not the best idea. But listen, you know what's up? Rosco P. That's got to be your new fucking call, dog.
Oh, man.
That's it. Listen, this is 2016. You record this, all right? I'm giving you all exclusive recording rights to this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Rosco P. Train in your plane! See how I did that?
Yeah, brother. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
Use that for your soundbite.
Hell
and
yeah.
that's only going to cost you $100,000.
Oh, I'm going to have to refuse that shit then, man. Sorry.
That's it. All right, cool. All right, then how about for free?
All right, brother. I can definitely accept that. Hell yeah.
There is a catch.
Oh, what's that?
There's always a catch for free.
I was expecting it.
I don't know. I'll come up with it. It'll take months to come up with that. Yeah, I'll come up with it. You just use it. Yeah, you just use it. And then I'll come at you.
All right. When you need a favor, you hit me up, homie. We got you.
That's it. It's like the IRS. It's like the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service. They always come back at you when you need to get something, man.
I got some user-submitted questions from the forum
Yes.
Shrooms or LSD?
Shrooms.
Green tea or coffee?
Oh, man. Coffee.
Coffee. DC or Marvel?
What?
DC or Marvel? Or we'll say like this, Batman or Iron Man?
Definitely Batman.
Hells yeah, brother. If you could collaborate with any other artist, one living and one deceased, who would those artists be?
That was a great question, and always asked.
Yeah.
Not with me, but I would say fucking awesome would be Tupac.
Oh yeah, dope.
Like me with Tupac and like me doing the hook and him doing the verse, be sick. What's the next one?
Living.
Living.
Yeah, if you could collab with somebody alive today.
Man, you know who it would have to be? Will Smith.
Really? Can I ask why you picked him?
Summertime. I want to do summertime. No. Maybe that was a joke.
You guys...
to do another one, I mean, like, it's always so cool to work with Joe, man. So, it'd be like Violent J, man. Work back with Violent J. Get some stuff back with him. Yeah, it'd definitely be that. I mean, Joe's so caught up. Well, Violent J is so caught up in all of his own function. It's like he don't have time for any other flavor. And then when he does, it's like, man, that's the shit, man. Like Wizard of the Hood or like any of it, man. The guy's a genius. He is a fucking genius. Straight up. Anybody that says any different, fuck off. The guy's a genius. Not in the, like, mechanical levels or he's just fucking amazing. Joe's amazing. Yeah, his writing, his skills, his hook elements, everything about him, man, is just fucking sick, dude. Guy he's not confused, man. He knows what he's doing. He knows what's up. People that don't know him don't know what's up, and that's fucked up. And I'm talking about Joe Bruce, Violent J. Guy's fucking amazing. Yeah, he's kind of fucking, man, the other side of fucking cool. He's like the shit.
Hey, how you doing? This is Mike P?
Yeah, man. What up?
How's it going, brother? It's Rosco.
What's happening?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. I want to thank you for coming on and chatting with us.
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
So, you guys, Zug Izland has a new album coming out, The Promised Land / Nebula.
Yes.
So, what's that
album
all about? I have a couple questions lined up. Like, just to start, like, when did you guys initially start working on the album?
About 12 years ago.
Right.
We started putting a record together called The Promised Land, literally about 12 years ago. And then, a lot of things changed. We left Psychopathic, we went back, and this and that. I moved out of Detroit, I moved out of the state. We just stopped, put it on the back burner. We meant to finish it. And then, it just never happened. So finally we're like, the last, 6 months, we were like, let's finish this up and do something with it. So I went back and we did a lot of things, fixed a lot of things, did a bunch of new songs. And here it is. What we're doing actually is we're splitting it up into 4 different EPs or 4 different albums instead of putting out one record. That's why it's / Nebula. And, it's going to be The Promised Land / this / that, just, because it's a whole thing kind of, we just had so many songs. We got like 20 to 24 songs from The Promised Land. I'm like, let's put it all out together. Instead of doing one big record, we thought we'd split it up, and it just kind of made more sense. And it's all basically about our experience at Psychopathic Records. A lot of it is. A lot of the songs are about that, and
just speaking with Syn, he kind of mentioned that there was like a leak, and that kind of is what pushed the album back originally. You guys didn't want to, release unfinished shit that people had already heard. So what was it that drove you guys to say, you know what, let's get on this and let's get this shit released?
I don't know. Like I said, we were on Psychopathic, we're off it, back and forth, and I never even know. And, we put out that Toxicology record, which I feel like it was a mistake. Like, it was basically a greatest hits record, and we weren't really at that point where we can put out a greatest hits record. I thought it was a terrible idea. We should have just done a whole EP and put that out at that time. So those songs were, this Promised Land stuff is still sitting around after Toxicology, because the label Psychopathic didn't want to put any of those songs out on Toxicology. I don't know why. And so, we've been performing around, the country a little bit, around the Midwest. We went out west a bit. And there's still, people keep asking about it. There's still some demand for it and some love for it. So we're like, man, let's get this together and put it out and update it, make it even better than it was. And yeah, there were some songs that leaked out, I guess, years ago. There's some things on YouTube. I have no idea how that happened and who put that out. But they're not, those songs and those mixes aren't done at all. So it's kind of a shame that it's out there. I mean, we don't want stuff that's not even finished out there. I think someone that was in the band, one of the band members that were in and out in the past, that had some of the music to learn it, so we could perform it. I think one of them put it out. So thanks for that. But
shit's whack.
Yeah, so we wanted to finish it and make it even better and more devastating. So when people hear it again, it's not going to be the same songs, the same record.
All right, man. Just stepping away from the album for a second and stepping into the mind of Mike P. If you could collaborate with any artist on a song, whether you're doing production or whatever you're doing, one living, one dead, who are you picking?
Good God, I don't know. I've never thought about it, because I pretty much have collaborated or worked on music with so many people that I really dig. Obviously, everyone at Psychopathic. ICP, I got a couple songs on the new Hoodoo record with some Boondock stuff. And, I was on some stuff with Tech-9 and Cottonmouth. Outside of that, I don't know. I don't really care.
You already done it all.
I don't care about anyone else. I did it all. I don't care about anyone else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I did it all.
I hear you. That's actually a really good answer, brother.
I wrote that myself.
Oh, I won't steal it, I promise. What was some of the best experiences you've ever had at a show, or what was one of the best shows you've ever played?
There have been so many. Back in the day, in 2003 and 2004, Zug Izland was on the radio a lot, like all over the country, and then so we were getting on these big radio festivals where it'd be like 20,000 people through the door at noon, and big outdoor events. And all of those were really great. They were a lot of fun. And especially because, there's all these people knew our at least a couple of our songs, because we were on the radio station there. But I think, for me, like a couple of the best Zug moments, the one year, what was it, maybe 2004, where Zug Izland and ICP opened The Gathering. And, we played together, we did the Juggalo chant and just some things like that. And that was just an amazing moment. I'll never forget that. That was awesome. I think that's it. I think that was one of my favorites. Probably my favorite moment in Zug Izland.
Like opening 2004 Gathering with ICP. Dope.
Yep. It was Zug and ICP on stage. And that's like a big moment. Like here it is. Everyone's in. Let's go. And it was great. Wow. Really cool time.
All right. Shrooms or LSD?
Oh, God. If you know me, a lot of Juggalos come up with like this and that to me, but I'm like, man, I don't do any of that. I can't lie.
Okay, that's like, that's the best answer you ever could have given for that, in my opinion, brother.
Yeah, man, Yeah, it just ain't my thing.
Yeah, I'm fairly straight edge too, man. But yeah. What about like green tea or coffee?
I'm going towards green tea. Can't lie. I quit drinking coffee a couple of years ago.
Fuck, man, I don't know how you do it, man. That's like all I got left in my coffee. DC or Marvel?
Man, I really dig Batman. You know.
Okay,
awesome. Gotta swing that way. Awesome. So that's my answer.
All right, I asked Syn that question and he didn't even know what I meant, so I had to. I changed it to Batman or Iron Man, and then he chose Batman, so that he got.
like Washington D.C. What?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what. If you were stranded on a desert island and you had a Discman and you could only bring 3 CDs with you, what 3 CDs would you bring?
What's a CD and what does it do? I'm playing.
It inflates to a raft.
Yeah, it inflates a raft.
Yeah.
Good God, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Insane Clown Posse, The Race. That would be number 1. Just because it's an awesome record. Led Zeppelin 4.
Oh, dope, man.
Yeah. And the Milli Vanilli remix box set. I'm kidding. That was supposed to be fun. I don't even know what that is. Like what?
I didn't know how to react to that. So.
God, and the third one, I don't know, man. Goat's Head Soup by the Rolling Stones. How about that?
That works for me, man. Dope.
I like it. You got to have some Rolling Stones in your 3 CD collections.
Yo, there's a financial crisis out there. Everybody knows the only way to deal with a financial crisis is to run that ass down to the bank and get them ducats out, man. Now, what we recommend you invest in, some other that people are gonna want to get when their mother goes down. Like hatchets and Faygos. Whatever you do, get your money out of a bank, man. Banks are for skanks. Them skanks. Banks are for skanks. Faygoluvers.
That's going to do it for episode number 2 of the Faygoluvers Podcast. I want to thank all of you ninjas for tuning in. Thank you so much. I especially want to throw a big props to my homies in Zug Izland, Syn and Mike P. All the unfiltered shit, all the shit that you didn't hear in the Faygoluvers exclusive interview that we did with Zug Izland, you just heard right here on the podcast. So thank you so much for allowing me to throw that up on here. Dope. And that new album, The Promised Land / Nebula, is so fucking dope, ninjas. It's like, I can't even... I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be that fucking good. So hit up the show notes. There's going to be an iTunes link to get that album. And I definitely recommend listening to that shit, because it's dope. Another props I got to throw out. My homie Polmar for that new segment, that new professional BBC, or NPR as he puts it, sounding radio segment that he did, Around the Underground with Polmar. That shit was so dope. And hopefully, on future episodes, we can get more of those. We may even put that out as its own little side podcast or something, its own little 5 or 6 minute podcast, just because it is so dope, and I don't just want to restrict it to just the podcast. I want more people to hear it. Big shout out, big props to all the ninjas in the Faygoluvers Heaven crew. Scotty D, Punk Rock Juggalo, Chad Karsten, Ram, and of course, we already shouted out Polmar. All you ninjas are dope, and we really appreciate everything you do, and I really appreciate everything you do. That's about all I got, ninjas. So hit us back in 2 weeks for episode number 3 of the Faygoluvers Podcast. We don't know who we're going to have on yet. There's actually 3 different options that I can choose from, but I'm not going to reveal any names. But definitely listening, because that shit is going to be dope. Alright, ninjas, that's it. This is Rosco of Faygoluvers.net, reminding you to keep an open mind. Peace.
Our fire will rise, ringmaster's eyes, fun house will rock, those boys don't lie. sister. Thou shalt not fear. Love is with your brother. Thou shalt not fear. Temptations, Malenko's work deep in your soul. You cannot lie. Cry, little sister. Yeah. Come to your brother. Call, change for your sister. Yeah. Love is with your brother. Love is with your brother. Our Shangri-La, you can't forget. Always so close. Come to us now. Cry, little sister. Thou shalt not fall. Come to your brother. Thou shalt not lie. Come, change for your sister. Thou shalt not heed. Run to your brother. Thou shalt not fear. Cry, little sister. Thou shalt not fall. Come to your brother. Run to your brother. Thou shalt not fear. Thou shalt not fear.
Cool. We're just gonna like talk about the new album and all that good stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
Which new album?
The
I'm kidding. That was supposed to be funny.